All right, so this weekend's main event, Jacare versus Jack Hermanson, the Joker. One thing I'll say about Jacare, I think he has moved to America as well, but in the last few fights, his striking's looked much better. I know that in the last fight with Chris Weidman, he was digging to the body really hard, and he also had this body kick, which is something I hadn't seen from him. I mean, a lot of the time when I watch Jacare, I watch it for the grappling because I'm a grappler myself. But he's super obviously a veteran, and his striking is like starting to match some of his grappling in a way a little bit. And with Jack, the Joker, he kind of he does a lot of clinch, like trips from the clinch, and he. But the only difference with him is when he enters the clinch, he does it kind of recklessly, like he'll strike, and then it's I don't know if you want to kind of clinch up with Jacare as much as he normally does in his fights as well. He does a lot of takedowns. He has got a lot of submissions as well. He has a couple guillotines. I think he has a really good guillotine, especially from that front headlock position. Once he kind of gets the submission on, then he kind of falls back and really, I know it's pretty good. It took some of his opponents a little while to tap, so it's probably not the absolute tightest and cleanest guillotine out there. It wouldn't be as good as Jacare's one. Like if Jacare got those positions, he would have had that thing over in seconds. But it's a 5 round fight. Jacare, I think he should probably just take his time in this one. And I think to beat Jacare, you have to kind of do what Robert Whittaker did with the in and out kind of. You want to be in and then you want to be out of there as quickly as possible. Leave as little opportunity for Jacare to get you to the floor, or to he kind of digs his heels in a little bit, digs his toes in, and throws with a bit more power than. So if I was Jack, I'd throw with a bit lighter on the feet, throw volume, and just try not to enter that clinch the way he does. Because then if you do get against the clinch, as we've seen, if Jacare can get you against the fence, like what he did to Kelvin when he dived down for that leg lock, which he probably knew he was never going to get, and then he was able to take the back from there. And then I think he tried to get an armbar after that. So, I mean, that kind of stuff, that's the stuff you need to watch out with Jacare. So, I think Jacare should get this one done. I don't know if it would go to a decision. I mean, Jacare has a bit more power, and he just has the submissions that are just, they're second to none, really. I mean, maybe Kron Gracie and Damian Maia might be close to his level, but I think Jacare, he's probably the most decorated grappler in the UFC anyway. So, I'll go with Jacare on this one. I don't know if it's going to be a decision or a submission, or it could be a knockout. I mean, he's knocked out 2 of his last 3 opponents, as well as that head kick he landed on Derek Bronson, which I mean is something that if you're going into a fight with Jacare, no one's really going to say keep your guard up because it could be he's got that wicked head kick, so which was surprising. But yeah, I think Jacare, it's his fight to lose in a lot of ways. So I think he could get like a 2nd round submission or something like that. Otherwise, he'll drag Jack. This is Jack's first 5 round fight as well. But he has good cardio, and he's just a little reckless entering the clinch, and he does tend to lean on the takedowns a little bit after some strikes. So I mean, it could open him up to some problems.